Okay, everybody all buckled in? Is there any place you want to go? Do you want to get any bourbon or anything?
A gallon of it.
You'd like a gallon?
So I'll be knocked out and I won't know what's going on. It's something that I see, or when they ask me what it is, how in the hell do I know that?
Oh, wait a minute. Now, we had to audit this already.
I just want to say how excited I am for this whole thing. Hey, Miss Evelyn.
Hey, sorry.
We got an extra seat. There's an extra seat in the back if you want to climb in.
If I didn't have so much to do, think I would. Hey, Miss Evelyn.
Hey, darling.
You look so pretty today.
Well, thank you.
Look at those pretty earrings.
I feel up to date now.
That is what you're in
Okay, it's
for.
good. It is going to be. It's all right.
Love you guys. Take
All
care.
right.
All right, you have a good day.
And so is it Daryl and Danny? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, Daryl, Danny, and Debbie. We got the 3 Ds.
Yeah,
Well, if we had the other, we'd have 5.
My older
because
brother's
his
name was
name
Donald.
Donald. Who's your favorite?
All 3.
She hesitated just a little bit. She was thinking about that
I was
answer.
thinking about it. Now, which one was to say? I said, no, I can't say that. I said, all of them. Them boys, I did 3 of them, and they're all jealous of each other with mama. You do this and you do that. You don't say that in front of my brother.
So you're okay with us filming this, right? You're okay with us doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
More the merrier.
The more, let's get. Wait, Ms. Harris, is there any place you want to go? I can pick you up a donut. Can pick you up. Well, part of the drive is anything you want to do.
Well, I love a drink.
What kind of drink?
Any kind of sauce, good and cold.
She likes a McDonald's tea.
You want a McDonald's tea?
Be just fine.
Let's
fine.
let's go through a McDonald's and see if they give us a break because we're got 100-year-old. I mean, are you exactly 100? How old are you?
Should be
100. I'd be 101 or 2 or something.
Be 101 in September the 6th.
I like that. It's gonna be 101, 102, whatever. What's it feel like to say that? To say you're 100 years old?
I feel thankful to my Almighty God, because it ain't nothing I've done. I'm the same, today and tomorrow. 'Cause I just went to the 6th grade of school, and I'm not an educator,
Your highest education was 6th grade?
Yeah.
What was your school like? Describe what the school was like in the, when you were a little girl.
It was good, because I'd tell stories to get to go with the crowd. I think I believe probably about the oldest person not to graduate from school. I believe I was probably about the oldest person.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
She's got one sister.
I got Donald, Daryl, and Danny.
No, your brother.
Brothers,
Brother.
brothers and sisters for
Yours.
you.
Oh. Lord have mercy. There was 9 of us young.
Yeah.
9. You had 9. No, wow, 8 brothers and sisters.
She was the oldest of all the
You were the oldest. What was your house like? Where you grew up? Did you grow up on a farm? Did you grow up in the city?
In the farm. No. They wouldn't even let us in the city. Me and my brothers and sisters, because we believe in having fun. We don't believe in getting half a gallon of liquor and go behind the barn.
You did do that, or you didn't do
No,
that?
we didn't do that.
Did you ever get in trouble? Did you get in trouble a lot when you were young?
Yes. I didn't get in trouble. These 2 and another 2, they're the ones.
What did they do? Yeah, tell us about Daryl and Danny. What did they do, and what kind of things did they do to get in trouble?
Well, now, really, as far as trouble, they didn't give me my kids. I had 6 of them, and they didn't give me a whole lot of trouble. And to tell you the truth, when my daughters started dating, they were worse than the boys.
That's right, Mama. You know how them girls are. That's right, Mama. That's right.
They were because the girls.
Mama, would you want to tell Jack about your brother Junior and Francis, what they did to you when you was playing doctors and nurses?
They had me pee.
They what?
Why you all want to ask me?
He didn't hear your Mama. Tell him again.
Yeah, it says something like they did what?
Tell them how they did that, Mama. Tell them about the potatoes. Tell them the whole story.
The main part is them two peed on some potatoes and mashed them up like this way and fed them to me. now,
Her brother Junior and her sister Francis.
How old were you guys?
Oh Lord.
I know it was one of 8.
Yeah, they were all little.
How old was that, Mom, when y'all did that? How old were you then? When that happened?
Oh, well, there I was doing all grown stuff at 14.
I guess she's probably about 11 or 12.
Yeah, somewhere along in there.
And Junior, they were playing doctor and nurses, and then Mama was the patient. Junior was a doctor, and her sister Frances was the nurse. So they kept talking to Mama and saying, they did a few things. You know how it is when you're playing. Said, are you feeling better? You feeling better? Said, no, I ain't getting no better. So
Yeah.
Junior was a sneaky one now.
I was their project. They were working on.
Hold on one second while I order. Anybody else want anything? I'm gonna get a little tea. It sounds good.
Yeah,
Hello, any pictures of McDonald's? How may I help you?
she gets some meat in between.
Yeah. Anybody want anything?
I want to hear the Sprite, please.
Okay. Get a small Sprite. You want? You good? You want?
I'm fine.
And then do you want sweetened or unsweetened?
Oh, sweet.
Okay. A small Sprite and 2 small iced teas, 1 sweetened and 1 unsweetened.
Will this complete your order?
Yep.
Thank you. Voting for Spring Floral, please and thank you.
Do you have any special deals if one of the participants is 100?
Is 100 of 8?
100 years old. She got a free tea for her birthday?
What about an ice cream cone?
Oh.
I'm my manager. Hold on, let me ask my manager.
That's right. Once we get them talking to the manager, then we're making some progress. We're trying to get a free ice cream for you. It works every time. That's really all I'm driving you around for, is to get a free ice cream.
Oh my! Well, now they not do this because you love me.
I love you. I would.
That was a we don't do that.
Oh, you don't do 100. I bet you the guy that owns McDonald's would be really sad when we show this on social media. But it can't. Not even a free ice cream.
Not at all.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Let me. I'll see that manager. You got it. Can you start crying? This would be great if you start crying.
I love you
I
heartbroken.
don't know how to cry.
Tell them you want a free ice cream when you get to the window.
No, they'll tell him.
There's a 100-year-old lady doesn't get a free ice cream for her birthday.
No, sir. I'm not the supervisor. I'm one of the managers. There's nothing. We don't usually do that. We don't do that here.
Okay, well I'll buy her. I'll buy her. Can I buy her an ice cream?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna send a letter to McDonald's social media looking for a refund.
Well, now you, it sounds awful, but if you're right about it, if nobody had the money to buy it, I could pay for it. But
You know what? I am honored.
221.
yeah,
$221. It's a lot of money, but I'm gonna shake my kids. I'm gonna take that on my kids' inheritance.
that's good.
Is that her on the van?
No, she's out of the band. I go all over the country, going to like places like Burger King and Taco Bell, and they always give us free stuff. But I guess not McDonald's. That's too bad. I'm just gotta stir it up a little bit there.
Sure. That's good.
Yeah, we ain't gonna come back here no more. They get nothing.
Okay, the 100-year-old was supposed to.
This really could be it. So I bet we put this on social media. I bet you McDonald's is going to give you free iced tea for a year. Who's ever watched this on McDonald's? Poor Ms. Evelyn, 100 years old. They wouldn't give her a free ice cream on her birthday, and I know that Mr. McDonald's is going to make this right. Can you start crying now to the camera? Can you say how much you wanted ice cream? Say how much you want ice cream.
I didn't cry. Some more if you want me to.
It's the in the vintage voices tour. This is our first actress. This is the first Academy Award. Our first Academy Award to offer.
And us.
Okay.
Getting us an unknown program.
Yeah, same no more. Yeah.
You won't be the same no more.
No.
Oh.
She's gonna think they over everything out there.
Okay. Oh, I tried to buy an ice cream. Did they? Is there an ice cream in this?
Huh?
I was trying to buy an ice cream.
They only rung you up for drinks.
Okay, well, can I buy an ice cream for the?
Not right here. I don't have a register.
Oh
my Lord.
No, we
Why would you give it up,
got some. There.
I ain't coming back here no more on my birthday. They don't honor nobody. An old woman, 100 years old. Shut us down.
Tell them, girl. Tell them.
Okay, here I'll get some help on finding what's sweet.
I don't know which was unsweet.
I just got a spoon.
Yeah, I don't know what's unsweet and what's.
To take a sip and whatever it is, it doesn't bother me. We're already good friends now. We're already good friends now.
Just a little sip too now.
Just a little sip. She doesn't want you to get into her. So what? Like, where did you? Are you a North Carolina girl?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
She grew up in Pinnacle and Pilot Mountain, North Carolina.
So where is that? Is that the?
It's up toward you about 10 miles from the Virginia state line.
Wow. What's your first memory?
Oh,
As a little girl, what's the first memory that you have?
My daddy, cousin, I guess.
Your dad cousin?
Yeah.
Well,
My daddy was he was not mean, but he was just honoring to everybody. We get mad at him ourselves. Us poor little young ones.
And you're the oldest of 9 kids?
Yeah.
What was the age difference between
Every 2 years.
every 2
That's
years?
yours.
Every
That's
2
unsweet.
years, it
Okay.
started to what you call it? Start. Every 2 years, yeah.
So what was it like doing laundry and like how did you
With a
just
scrub board.
scrub roller?
Yeah.
Scrub board.
With a board.
Oh, yeah.
And bed sheets and such like that. For wringing them out. You have a you don't even know what I'm gonna say is.
No.
Well, I'm not that young. I mean,
I know. But you're young enough to know right from wrong.
well, that's a different story than
Yeah.
cleaning my underwear, but the right and wrong. But no, because my mom, I
Say,
remember.
Mama, tell them when we were talking yesterday. Tell them how y'all used to keep the milk cold.
With what?
Your milk. How
How
you keep your milk cold?
How did you keep your milk cold?
We had a little creek, water run through the farm. It's not only my daddy's farm. Tell us, it was everybody. Could you? It was
This next
water.
bottle
We got our water from a spring. It come at the little, I call it a little creek, but the little stream of water, a big river went down to this plantation people, it was a river. And from that river, were little creeks, farmers would use it, watering their plant beds, which
Wow.
grew the bed of tobacco. and all stuff like that.
How'd you do your milk?
Yeah.
How'd you keep your milk cool?
In a milk well. The milk well was just like a well with water. The milk well had a shelf. You put your milk on that and put it down, but you didn't put it in no water. You just put it down where the
Ground was cold.
ground was cooler than up here on top.
You just keep going straight. I'll tell you when.
Okay. In your lifetime, what do you think was the invention that changed your life the most? Of all the things that have been invented the last 100 years.
A car.
A car?
A car.
What was your first car like?
Oh, Lord have mercy. That was 200 years ago. I don't know. Rich people had cars.
As if she were about to see
Really?
something that would hurt.
Middle lady might have a wheelbarrow. But older people
Did you remember the first?
had little money. They're the ones started like big time stuff, but it wasn't big time stuff. They throw that out. Oh,
Do you remember the first time you rode in a car? The
Lord
first
have
time you got in a
Lord
car?
have mercy, no.
Did you ever kiss anybody in a car?
No. I didn't know what kissing was back then.
Jim, how old you were?
But,
Jim, how old you were when you got married?
14.
No. Really?
You were like the man that would give us wrote out their license to get married.
Wait. So, okay, start over here. So you were 14 when you got married?
Yes.
How?
You want to know something else? That's the biggest lie I ever told.
She didn't lie to get married.
How old were you supposed to be?
19 or 21.
Wow, you're 4. How old was your husband?
21.
So,
I think it was.
Yeah, he was.
I think it was.
and is that your guy's dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long were you married?
To guess it was part. I think it was about part youngest.
He passed away in June 25th, 1977.
Okay. Wow, that's good. That's
Me and Danny, out of the 6 kids that Mama had, out of the 6 kids, me and Danny's on to the Mom and Daddy got to see graduate. And we graduated. We had to graduate out of the college. We had like 300 in graduation class. We had over 300 students. So we graduated from St. Andrews College because our school wouldn't hold us. And when we graduated together. That's
And
another
at that
story.
station,
Okay, yeah.
you take a lift.
okay.
But what happened was they gave us a rose. And when we went off the stage, Danny handed his rose to Mama. I handed my rose to Dad. I say, Dad, their kids had graduated, but me and Danny, they all quit school, whatever. One of them quit in 12th grade. But that said done, Danny handed his rose to Mama. I handed my rose to Daddy. When I handed my rose to Daddy, I'll never forget his face as long as I live. He just started crying and crying and crying.
Wow, what a great
When I handed him his
story.
rose.
So what did at Fort? So did he chase you? Or did you chase him?
He chased me.
How did he? Was he romantic?
I guess I did.
Did he give you like flowers? Did he? I mean, did he know you were 14, or did you lie to him too?
Who?
Your husband?
No, he was 14. Because he was scared. He was scared of my daddy.
That's right. You said your dad was
Right.
kind of tough. So what did your dad say?
No, he'd kill Poopa if he had known it back then.
So what did your dad say when you got married?
He didn't say nothing. Because I was gonna run away, got married, and stayed away. That was in November.
So you ran away to get married?
You think a 14-year-old girl goes, Daddy, I'm getting married and die?
But hey, I have been doing this for
You keep going straight.
quite a few months. This is the most entertaining trip so far. I gotta tell
You
you.
don't know
So
nothing.
yes,
You two all get together, it's like a zoo. They say this and we say this, and the other says, "Kiss my you know what."
well, wait a second. I gotta go back to this. So you run away, and then how? like how many years? I mean, did you stay in contact with your brothers and sisters, or did you just kind of disappear?
I disappeared for a little while. We was about 100 miles apart
Okay.
for a long, long, long time. And my mom and daddy, they would have killed me if that had law.
People are
Oh, yeah.
So
See, we raised tobacco, and in the fall of the year, we taken to Winston-Salem to a place called the Warehouse and sell our tobacco. It's a long story, so I'm gonna shut up.
So you're 14. Did you have any regrets, or were you happy right away?
No. I never had no regrets for the two men that I married. Yeah.
That's a great story. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you out there.
Go on, fine.
They know, because I was just 14. Well, they were little youngest to me. You know, I was grown.
And so how old were you when you had your first?
15.
You were 15.
And I lost her this year.
So what was it like? So 15, it would have been, what year would that have been?
See, she was born 1923.
Okay, so it's 38. So like how did you give birth? Were you at your home? Were you
In a home, see, I had
Out of the 6, me and Daryl was the only one born in a hospital.
okay?
Other 4 was born
Just
in their home.
born in the home.
Yep.
Was that scary, or did not happen any brothers and sisters around? Or you're a tough old broad, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
You got the big guys back here. You can say anything.
they think.
What's the most you've ever been scared in your life? You don't look like you get scared, bro. But have you ever been really scared?
Yes, I have been scared. I mean, I was scared. When we got married at 9th of November. Well,
What year?
no,
1937.
yes, in 37.
Okay.
That's when we got married. And I think it was 30. It was either 38 or 39.
Okay.
One of them years we got married. Well, my husband, he had come down. Me and him knew. Well, I really didn't know I was going to run a wedding from Mama and Daddy at 14 years old. But I did. And in Hillsville, Virginia, is where we got the marriage license, in Hillsville. Well, but he was writing this and this and this and this. And my husband then we had to count what year I was born, all that stuff. At 14, we had to think of a big lie. And that's what we did. And we got married in November, I think it was, 9th of November, yeah. Well, I hadn't been back home, but I did write a letter, send it to Mama, to let Mama know where I was at and who I was with. And so time went on, you know, till I was pregnant with her, my oldest daughter, which I lost her this year. How old was she?
85.
Yeah, when she passed away, that was my
Passed away May 10th.
first child, a little girl. And that's from then on. I had 9 children. Well, 9.
You had 9 brothers.
So yeah, when did you see? At 14, you run away to get married. Like when you were planning that, was it spontaneous, or did you plan it for a few months or weeks?
No. See, my husband back then, he was more scared to let Mom and Daddy know we got married than I was. I thought I had done something big. It didn't scare me, you know. I was doing something mean.
Did you like sit together and say, let's go get married, or did you plan it out a few weeks in advance?
1 week in advance.
Wow, that's so. What? How long was?
Mom and Daddy, my mom was this tobacco thing. When in the fall of the year, you take it to Winston-Salem, your tobacco. Not all of it, but some all along. Well, you take it to Winston-Salem and sell it to people. See, Winston-Salem has got all kinds of tobacco factories and stuff like that. So that's where.
So how many years was it between you running away and then when you saw your parents again?
I run away in November, and I seen them after a week or 2 weeks after Christmas.
Okay, so it wasn't.
No, I scared to death. See, my daddy was worse. He was just the world's worst playing pool. That was the big thing back then. To go to the grocery stores, the biggest part of them had pool tables. And that was the thing for everybody to do for sports, was to go play pool. So that's what my mom and daddy done. Daddy done it for years and years, but Mama joined him about 2 or 3 years before daddy died first. But the scariest I ever was of my daddy was after Christmas, the year we got married, the 9th of November. And I wrote Mama a letter. We was in Lumberton. We was in a little place called Lumberton, the town. So I wrote Mama a letter and tell her where I was at and all this kind of stuff. But that was in November. I got married. Well, I wrote Mama a letter sometime the 1st of in December, because we wanted to go back home at Christmas time. So we had to tell somebody we was married. Before we went back, my daddy would have shot all of us. But anyway, we got married, and Carolyn, the one, her daughter that I lost, she was our first baby.
Were your parents able to see their granddaughter? Did they everything get it?
Yeah,
so
yeah, and they loved my husband. Then Mom and Daddy both loved him to death. Because he didn't drink, he didn't cuss, and all this stuff. And therefore, a good little while, my daddy sold liquor.
He sold liquor?
Yeah, he'd go to.
Was it legally or illegally?
Illegally. The legals was in jail. Already got there. So Daddy would sneak around and sell his liquor.
What kind of liquor was it? It was like moonshine?
Yeah, moonshine.
White lightning.
Tell him where he kept it at.
And what there?
Tell him where he kept it at.
Yeah, where did he keep his white lightning?
Sitting in the dining room.
Where?
It had a little skull like this in the ceiling. And you go up there and set your liquor up there.
Oh, he kind of hide it up there?
Yeah.
Did he make it or did somebody else make it?
No, somebody else made it.
And he was the sales guy.
Yeah.
He would go up in Virginia and get it and bring it back.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I'm in like a reality TV show.
Oh,
So yeah, this is like incredible.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. So what did your husband do?
Yeah.
Did he work during?
No, we was farmers working the tobacco in the summertime, June, July, and when the warehouse in Winston-Salem was open, probably the last of October, somewhere along in there, and the rich farmers, we call them rich, the farmers I said, they started two warehouses in Winston-Salem where you could take your tobacco stuff and sell it to people that made cigarettes and cigars and stuff like that. They would go buy that tobacco that people like my family would raise and sell it. And these people that bought it and sell it, they were making cigarettes and cigars.
Okay.
And all
Well, tell Jack about when you were little and how y'all made it through the cold months and what your daddy would do with the pigs, the hogs. Remember them
Yeah.
too?
What'd you do with the pigs? What'd you do with the pigs when it was cold?
What is
Remember when your daddy would always keep how many?
two?
Tell him about that. How would he do that? You remember?
No.
How he-
Like the house, did you have power? Did you have
No.
water?
We had a spring that we used for a little while, but then my daddy had people begin to dig wells through the ground out here in your yard or somewhere, and you would dig that hole deep enough. You would dig it deep enough. If it take a week or 3 weeks or so, till we would strike water. And when you struck that water in, you quit digging and digging now, and then you made way that the water was our water, and we call it spring
water. Okay.
Yeah.
What was your? So you had 9 brothers and sisters. Like, what was the house? I mean, how did you sleep?
Me and Junior and Francis all slept together, and
In one bed?
in one bed. Yeah, we put the brother against the wall, and he'd be the last, and I was boss.
Oh,
So-
of course.
You were boss.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I was boss now, and I had to whip them to make them mind me. But
What'd you say? What you had to whip them to make them like you?
Mind.
Oh, mind you. Got
no,
it, okay.
they wanted to kill me. And Mom and Dad stepped in, and then later on, we was a loving family. Everybody in that little town, Pinnacle, and Pilot Mountain, and Winston-Salem was all one. Winston-Salem, and then Pinnacle, where we lived, in Pilot Mountain.
So what was like a meal? Did your mom cook a big dinner for everybody? And
Yeah.
did you do a lot of that work because you were the oldest?
Yeah. Lord, I could cook and milk the cow and all. I stayed with a man and woman and he was paralyzed, but we lived in their farm.
You mean from the
They were, last name was Coon.
She was like 11.
C-O-O-L.
So-
Thanks, Sweet. But anyway, that's the scariest I ever was of my daddy.
I still
We got married the 9th of November. And
Okay.
we got married in Winston-Salem, man early. No, Ararat, Virginia, where we
You
got
married in
married.
Virginia.
See, I was 14, and my husband was my husband then, and he was 21.
But tell him what you did down there at the Coon place when you took care of that couple. What did you do?
When we got rid of them,
No, when the guy was paralyzed, what was your job down there? Did you go down there and take care of him on the weekends and cook?
oh yeah,
Yeah. What'd you do?
I was 14 years old. I could go in the kitchen and cook a meal and put it on the table at 14 years old.
This is when you're married.
Then I realized I could get married. Oh, that.
Wow.
It's amazing.
You said before, like you thank God for the when you think about being 100. But did you eat well? Did you exercise? Did you how did you keep your?
Well, our work causes all the exercise we need. Farming, tobacco. My daddy grew tobacco, and it was so pretty. The tobacco would get tall enough, you'd have 15, 20, 18, 20 leaves on it. Well, you'd set it out like in last of April, 1st of May. But when it got warm enough, because you wouldn't plant it out till it got warm weather, because cold weather would kill your tobacco plants like that.
Yep.
But he wrote.
What was your job in the farm?
Stringing tobacco.
Stringing tobacco.
And chopping, hoeing tobacco. You planted it out, little plants like that. Well, it got big like this.
Wow.
And you would pull off about three or four leaves. Then you would get some green. It's a gold looking color. Well, that's when you pull it off of that stove, hang it in a barn, and a tobacco barn. That's what it had the name. And it had two furnaces, a furnace on this side and a furnace on that side. You put wood in it, secure that tobacco, hang it in that barn.
I mean, that is such a good description. You can almost smell it. The way you describe that.
I've never heard it like that.
Yeah, no, I mean because it's.
Mama's job, what Mama did. So me and Dan's raised on the farm for about 13 years. We not only had tobacco, we did our own hay. We had wheat, we had corn, soybean. We had all this stuff. We had hogs. We had to feed and then kill them when it's time to kill them, and we did all this.
Okay, so you got the whole.
Yeah, we had the whole thing.
Yeah, because you would have grown up through
depression.
Depression.
Yeah, and then so what about World War II? What did you? Anyone in your family involved in World War II?
Yeah.
Your brother Junior.
Yeah, I was the oldest child. At birth, he was the second child.
Junior. Didn't he go to Germany?
Oh yeah, in the war.
In World War II?
Yeah, he's seen a lot of things, didn't he?
Yeah, Lord have mercy, yes. And lots of times we'd be in the fields of working in the tobacco. Me and Francis and Junior. I was oldest, and then Junior, my brother, and then Francis, the sister. But Mama had 9 children, but us three was me, Junior, Francis. 9 months of difference there, maybe a little more. But yeah. And Mama would cook 3 meals a day now. We was on the farm. But Daddy would get 2 little pigs in the spring of the year. And we'd kill them in October or November when it got cold enough. A person that didn't know what it was to have I call them smokehouse, have a box so big and have hams.
Yeah, from the 2 pigs?
Yeah, from them 2 pigs. Mom and Daddy wouldn't sell theirs. We ate them ourselves 3 times a day. Because we had 2 shoulders and 2 hams from 1 pig.
That's unreal.
Mm-hmm. I get tired now talking about it. And honest to God, if I'm by myself and I think about, I was oldest of 9 children. I was. And it be by myself, in my home with my children. And I get to thinking about how it was with me growing up, like my children were growing up, and I was the mama. See?
So you're a mother at 15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's unbelievable. You're full of wisdom at 100 years old. What advice would you have for younger people that are growing up right now?
I'd tell them, kids, I've been where you all going to go. And whatever it is, thank God for it if it ain't the top off of a biscuit. You know, thank God for it, because if it wasn't for that, it wasn't for God.
So what, at this stage of your life, what gives you joy? What makes you happy?
When we all get together, when my family all gets together, and sit down with brothers and sisters like that, they have their children get together, and we cook and eat and laugh and talk and tell lies.
Tell me a good lie. You got a good lie? Because I'll believe anything you say.
A good family, because people have told me now about that Moser family.
Right.
You know, we did. My daddy sold liquor there for
I like that. Sold liquor with it hidden up in the ceiling.
Yes.
Who used to get the liquor out for the people?
Me.
Wow, where was Grandpa at?
Uptown shooting pool.
Go ahead and tell him that.
So are you a good pool player?
No, my daddy was. He could have pool good. Well, he went to Winston-Salem and played pool with the big dog. That was the main sport back when I was growing up. Shooting pool. Lord have mercy.
So it sounds like there was just a huge difference between the wealthy people and the poor people.
Yeah, yes, Lord. Them people along there was rich, ignored us.
So what did you do for fun when you were young? Did you
fight?
Nothing beats a good brawl with 9 brothers and sisters.
Tell them what you used to do when you was little. What you really enjoyed doing when they would move the beds.
Oh, dance.
Dance?
Yeah.
Oh, you go to dances?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what kind of dances did you do?
Square dancing.
Square dancing.
Yeah.
They called it flatfoot.
Yeah. Square dancing was a thing back then. God have mercy.
Do a little square dancing. Little background music there.
Where's that call while you square dance?
Square dancing with Ha-Ha. 100-year-old. She got married, she ran away and got married at 14. And we're square dancing at 100. Life is good.
Amen.
Oh, that was too good. So did your husband dance?
Oh yeah. We had a good time back then. And down.
You never get
And I said you get half drunk.
Wait. Say that again. You what?
Back then, we had dances at our homes. My mama has taken down a bed in the room where children slept in. Had an old record player.
What kind of music did you like?
Any kind of music, but hillbilly music.
Hillbilly bluegrass.
Yeah, it was more bluegrass than anything.
Yep.
I mean, big dogs had that. They're not just little poor people like us, but the big wheels of the little
Yeah.
When she lived there, Ballymouth.
Yeah.
When you look at your life, what are you the most proud of?
That I was able to go into right now or back then. I could go in the kitchen and we have potatoes and cucumbers, all kinds of. Back then, farmers were farmers. They have tobacco, just grow the tobacco, and they grow and he take leaves, those put in yellow. Yeah. You have enough of it to fill a tobacco barn full of the tobacco that we grew ourselves. And take it to Winston-Salem, and that was the farmers that had
Big cigs,
cigarettes and stuff like that, and cigars. They would buy the tobacco. Families like my daddy would boat and take it to Winston-Salem and sell it, and people down there would buy it, and they had the cigarette factories and all to make cigarettes and cigars, all kinds of stuff.
Of your whole life,
Yeah.
if you had to pick one thing, what you the proudest of?
What is that?
What makes
Yeah.
you feel good? What makes you feel special?
When you look at your whole
Right
life.
here.
Got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
My family, Mama, Daddy, me and Junior, like Mom and Daddy, and Evelyn, which was Self, and Junior, and then Francis. Now we were the family that like that for a long, long, long time, and then Mama had two or three babies, but it was good. But Daddy he was drinking some of the liquor that he was selling.
I would like to have met your father.
Me too.
That would be an interesting
no.
conversation.
Hang
You're
right
okay.
here.
He sound like a carrot.
What about Scottish Pines? Do you like living at Scottish Pines?
Well, it was all right.
Oh, come on, say something
We
good.
didn't stay there but a year, did we, youngers?
You what?
Mom, he's talking about where the place you stay at now.
How you
Where you
like-
living now? Where you,
How you like now where you stay? Your apartment.
Oh, it's all right.
But don't. How did they treat you, though?
Yeah, how do they treat you there at Scottish Pines? Debbie's right there. She's gonna start crying if you don't say it's great.
How do we treat you, Mom?
Do what now?
How do we treat you?
Good.
That's it right here, right?
Yes.
They treat her like a queen.
Yes, she's our queen.
You want the sons happy. Do you want the sons happy?
Yeah, I do.
And half of them call her Granny.
Yep.
Tell them about your
Yeah.
crown you got for Mother's Day.
You got a crown for Mother's Day?
I did, but how was it, how? How did,
Because you the oldest one, you the oldest mother out here.
That's right.
Well, it has been an honor to take you on the Vintage Voices tour. We are gonna go get you an ice cream. I guarantee you McDonald's is gonna deliver for us with all the social media hits we're gonna get for not getting you a free ice cream.
if you don't get it, you going in there after it, huh?
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
blame you. I'll back you up. I'll say, you give this man the ice cream. He's getting it for us. And he ain't got no change. He's all bills. You have to give it to him.
And they get your dad out there with a shotgun and some white lightning.
He's got a gun, and his guns has got all kinds of white lightning in them. You better
Don't get him drunk telling him this story. Lord, he'll turn McDonald's down.
Oh, this was something. Oh my! I need a drink. I need a drink. 14 years old, she runs away and gets married. Wow, we got a whole History Channel going on in here.